Jobs for introverts. If you happen to be an introvert, you can still take advantage of the guidance provided in this video. You just will not have to rely on it as frequently. If you are the shy type, consider applying for the following type of jobs. If you don't find one right away, don't give up. They are out there. Animal care. If you love animals, think about getting a job working at a veterinarian's office, animal shelter, or even a pet store. Although the pay is lower than many other employment opportunities, the majority of the time will be spent working with the animals themselves. Leave the interaction with humans to your extroverted coworkers. Social media manager. At first, this may seem like a strange choice. Yes, the job requires interacting with people. But, since it is all done via the internet, you do not have to actually be face-to-face with the people who you're communicating with. With the ever-growing popularity of social platforms, there will likely always be a need for this behind-the-scenes managerial position. Court reporter. At the time of this writing, the Bureau of Labor Statistics indicates that the median income for a court reporter is just shy of $50,000 per year. Even though a court reporter is required to be in the courtroom, he or she has very little interaction with anyone. The only time speaking is required is when someone asks the individual to read back part of the court's transcript. Freelance writer. Thanks to the popularity of the internet, freelance writing opportunities are seemingly everywhere. Better yet, you do not need a college degree to get started. If you can write in an interesting manner and have a basic grasp at grammar, clients are out there waiting for your assistance. Typically, the only time you have to actually interact with someone is when you're discussing a potential job or have questions for a current client. Even then, just about everything can be done via email. Translator. If you speak one or more foreign languages, why not put this knowledge to additional use? A translator's job is simply to convert written documents or audio recordings from one language to another. No additional involvement from coworkers required. Other possible options, with limited human interaction, include the following: 1. Truck driver or delivery person. 2. Security guard. 3. Bookkeeper. 4. Landscaper. 5. Janitor. 6. Lab technician or researcher. 7. Artist. 8. Graphic designer. For more ideas, take an hour or so to do an online search. You will probably be surprised by the employment suggestions for people who prefer to limit interaction with coworkers. This information is just a small sample of things you can do to help ensure that you always work well with others, regardless of your job description or company position. Obviously, the easier it is for you to interact with coworkers and customers, the higher the chances of getting a raise or promotion. However, you may have to work on the ability to interact with others before it can begin to feel natural to you. The good news is that even if you are still struggling to interact with others effectively, it is totally okay. Do not beat yourself up about it. There is no such thing as a perfect employee, no matter how much education or experience in the field he or she happens to have. But a continuous attempt for improvement is necessary. In any job, two of the most important traits to possess are diligence and honesty. As long as you exhibit both of these qualities, there is a good chance you will succeed and, better yet, feel good about doing so. Just like there is no perfect employee, there is no perfect job or set of coworkers. There will probably be times you feel frustrated by both, which is perfectly natural. During those periods, do all you can to remain positive about the situation. Being positive is a choice you make. It does not only hinge on the good things that happen to you. If you remain positive even when things are not the best, your coworkers will be more likely to pick up on your attitude and try to match it. Some people are more introverted and prefer to work alone. If you fall into this category, that is okay too. As long as you can find work you are happy doing, that's the most important thing. However, you may want to consider this. By practicing some of the suggestions in this video, you may slowly find yourself becoming a little more extroverted. If and when that happens and you find yourself feeling more comfortable around people, it may be time to make an attempt to expand your employment horizons. This new feeling of confidence will not happen overnight. But with practice in patience, you may eventually find yourself wanting to work with others. And there is certainly nothing wrong with that. In closing, do everything possible to spread yourself around and make your work environment a friendlier and more productive place. Your coworkers will undoubtedly thank you for it. For further support, At Talent and Skills Hub, you can be supported by our instructors, counselors, and mentors on employability skills and other personal and professional development. You can book an appointment for one-to-one or group tutoring through our website, ts-hub.com.